a World Championship quarterfinal up against the 2013 gold medalist Ratchanok INTANON. Then it's men's doubles, and Asan and Setiawan, the two-time former champions, have never lost in the World Championship as a pair. They are up against the number 13 seeds, Liao Min-chun and Su Chin Heng of Chinese Taipei. Then men's doubles, and the winners from the last two World Championships. In fact, it's a repeat of last year's semi-final. The 2017 winners, Liu Cheng and Zhang Nang, the number 16 seeds, up against the defending champions, Li Junhui and Li Yuchen. Then it'll be mixed doubles, and Robin Tabelin and Selena Peek trying to make history as the first mixed doubles pair from the Netherlands to medal at the World Championships. To do that, they need to beat Pua Varanukro and Teirat Tanachai, the number 4 seeds from Thailand. Then we'll finish this evening with men's singles, and it's the European Games gold medalist Anders Antonsen of Denmark up against the two-time former champion Chen Long, looking to secure a 5th medal in a 5th consecutive World Championship. So, my goodness me, haven't we got some fabulous matches coming up? And this next match, we will concentrate on the top section of the women's singles. We can see already that the 2017 gold medalist, Nozomi Okuhara, the number 3 seed this year, she's come through against Herbin Jiao, who won a bronze medal last year. Pusala Venkata Sindhu, as I was telling you, came through that thriller. But this next match features a first ever women's singles player from Singapore in the quarter-final stage, YEO Jia Min. What a moment for her. 5 finals throughout her young career, winning 3 titles. One this year, the Hyderabad Super 100 event. Her opponent is vastly experienced. The number 7 seed, Ratchanok INTANON, won the title in 2013, beating Li Shuirei, who was then the Olympic champion, in the final. So it was the Singaporean who won the toss of the coin and has chosen ends. And Ratchanok INTANON says, well, I'll serve then. Vastly experienced, former world number 1. Now, we've been racking our brains with this 20-year-old born in Singapore, although both her parents are from Malaysia. She is 3 places down from her career high on the world ranking, playing in her first ever World Championships. She creates history as the first women's singles player from Singapore to contest a quarterfinal. But she's not the first female player, because in 2011, in the mixed doubles discipline, Yao Lei, playing with Chayot Trayachat, got to the quarterfinal of the mixed doubles. Well, when we look at her matches so far in the tournament, well, in the second round, she caused a sensation, beating the number 1 seed, Akane Yamaguchi, in 2 straight games. Had a bit of a battle yesterday against Vuti Trang, went the full distance, 1 hour and 12 minutes, before coming through against the lady from Vietnam. So to her opponent, the number 7 seed, Ratchanok INTANON, 24 years of age, did spend 2 wonderful weeks as world number 1 from the 21st of April 2016. And that was right on the back of winning 3 Super Series tournaments in 3 weeks. But in 2013, when she won gold, she became the youngest ever winner of the women's singles title at the World Championships. By virtue of her seeding, she had a bye in the first round, then her teammate Jindapon in the second round. Close opening game there too. Yesterday's match against the 2017 World Junior Champion, the number 14 seed Gregoria Maresca-Tunjun, had to save 2 match points in that second game before coming through very strongly in the decider. So our court officials for this one from Iran and from Germany, I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say, sitting alongside me is former world number 1, twice World Championship silver medalist Morten Frost. This is quite an occasion for this young Singaporean, creating history.
She is, and she has really deserved it. She played really well in the first round against Akane Yamaguchi, and I know it's mentioned before, I don't think Yamaguchi was 100%, but still it was a very, very fine performance from YEO Jia Min.
Yes, it certainly was, and I thought what was so sporting of Yamaguchi in the press conference, she refused to put blame on her injury.
Yes.
Yes, sign of a great champion, never makes excuses.
Really, really nice.
Yeah. So Herman Namin Mir from Iran, just having a word with Ratchanok before we get underway. I'm not quite sure what that was about.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ratchanok INTANON, Thailand. And on my left, YEO Jia Min, Singapore. Ratchanok INTANON to serve, love all.
So the former world champion, the number 7 seed, Ratchanok INTANON, getting this quarter-final underway against YEO Jia Min from Singapore. This, incidentally, is the second meeting between these two players. They did meet in the quarter-final of the German Super 300 earlier this year. Ratchanok won on that occasion 21-7, 21-12 in just 30 minutes. That's gone wide. But I believe, Morten, that since the German Open, even in this very short period of time, what, the last 5 or 6 months, I think that YEO Jia Min has actually improved quite considerably.
She has, and she's playing a good, solid game, especially in this tournament. I think she feels that the conditions, the hall, everything is suiting her really nicely, and it's all about seizing the day. Really go for it. It's a great opportunity. But she's up against Ratchanok INTANON, as she said, extremely experienced, and she's got a lot of shots that can neutralise what YEO Jia Min has got. So let's see how it pans out. I think it's going to be a great match, and I think it's going to be much better than what it was in the German Open.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, that's gone wide.
And this is where Ratchanok INTANON really have to stay cool and calm under pressure, because of course everybody is expecting her to win this match, and she's got to be really cool, play her game, be solid, make sure she's not making easy mistakes, and force YEO Jia Min to come out of her shell and really try to go on the attack in order to win the rallies. So she's got to be careful, not making mistakes. And this, to me, is considered as an unforced error.
Yeah. I was going to say it looks a little nervous to me.
It does. I think she's feeling the pressure, the fact that everyone must be saying to her, you're the favourite to win this one. Come on, go in and do it.
Yeah, absolutely. But here's an interesting little stat for you, Morten. Ratchanok is the number 7 seed. The winners for the last 2 World Championships, the women's singles, were the number 7 seeds.
I thought you would say that.
Nozomi Okuhara in Glasgow 2 years ago, and Carolina Marin.
Last time, yeah.
Last time. So number 7 seed.
Seems to be a good number.
Seems to be a good number.
Yeah. That was a very nice shot there by Intanon, the way that she finished that one. That smash, clipping it down on the line, that was really nicely played from her.
Yeah, big smile from Ratchanok's coach, Patupol Dernshishuk.
Yeah, you have to be very supportive as and when you sit behind the court. Never, ever let anything, you know, if you're worried about anything, don't show it.
No, exactly.
Always be supportive and say, this will be okay. Perhaps we have to fine-tune a few things, but always have that positive attitude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ratchanok INTANON
Challenge. First challenge of this women's singles. Yeah, it was clearly in.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 5, 6. Play.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, she's got lovely, lovely skills, hasn't she?
What I like so much when I'm watching it is that you can see she's got very, very good leg strength. On a few occasions, a deceptive shot is coming from Ratchanok INTANON, but it doesn't faze her at all.
No.
She's just walking up to it because she's so strong.
Yeah.
And she can change direction so easily.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know, for a 20-year-old, that's pretty good.
That is good, isn't it?
It is. So she's really got strong legs, and she's moving so lightly on court.
Good aggressive play from Ratchanok.
But I think INTANON here is doing the right thing, attacking, because I think we all know when we go on court the first 5-10 minutes, what's the most difficult thing to play is to play defensive. You can be a little bit shaky. It's a lot easier to go in there and thump it and attack it. It's much more difficult to defend.
And any touch shots, if you're slightly nervous, it's very, very difficult to play.
Yeah,
whereas if you hit overhead, you can just swing the arm and get rid of those nerves and the tension from the shoulder and the arm.
And it's adding pressure to her opponent at the
course.
same time, where it's tricky to defend. But those 5-6 minutes is over soon.
Yeah. It's a super angle.
see that a good example of leg strength.
Looks strange to me that she was trying to play that neck shot with a backhand.
I know what you mean, but if she's doing it correctly, she can actually get even more spin on it in a situation like that.
Yeah, it just looked odd because the shuttle was coming cross-court. And
it's tricky, not easy.
No.
But you can get a lot of spin on it if you do it correctly.
Oh, crikey. Another challenge here from Ratchanok. If she's wrong, she's got no challenges left in this opening game. She is wrong. No challenges left. That's extraordinary. Maybe that's another sign of nerves.
But I don't know if you noticed, she was actually smiling. I think it was kind of a reaction that, you know, no, can't be true. So arm is raised, and then she smiles and says, oh, maybe I'm not right on this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
That's just wide, yeah. I've been taking some real stick from our friend and colleague, Steve Peterson, over my...
Your poor eyesight.
My poor eyesight and getting all the challenges wrong. He's been having a field day, apparently, on Twitter.
OK. Good for him. That's another one there. Same shot as we saw earlier. Really clipping it down. She's doing it so nicely, Intanon. And it's a shot that... YEO Jia Min really have to watch out because it's play from the forehand cross into the forehand of Intanon, and unless it's very, very accurate, things like this can happen.
And it's a 2-point advantage for the former world champion in the mid-game interval. Oh, that's nice.
She's been very, very sharp from that forehand side here. Now it's the third time, this time going cross-court. But she's been very sharp from that corner. To start off with here, Ratchanok Intanon. So it's, I think, something that YEO Jia Min really have to consider in her game plan. Maybe that forehand corner is not to be played for a little while, and then trying to go towards the backhand side. But this young lady has improved a lot. First time I saw her was in Singapore last year, I think, and she was like 72 or 74 in the world ranking at the time. But she has improved leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I agree.
In many ways, she reminds me a little bit of Tai Tzu Ying, the way that she plays, how she moves on court.
You couldn't have been sitting with me when we commentated on her before then, because I said exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I really think it's a lot about her movements. And
yeah, and her racket work.
Well played by Intanon again. Good follow-up.
Yeah.
Sharp on that cross-court. Again, the attack from the forehand side, and Jia Min really have to think carefully whether that's an option not to be played.
Oh, yes. That's absolutely delightful. 6 of the last 7 points. Oh, that's a nice shot.
No, that's long out of the back line. Well, this rally was well played and constructed by Jia Min because she was directing almost all her shots towards the backhand side of Intanon.
Oh, it was a lovely idea. Wrong execution. And all of a sudden, touching distance.
As you normally say, it's believable.
It is believable, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, you know, it's remarkable. You sense these times in a match. And at 10:15, you sort of think she's out of it. 3 quick points, and all of a sudden you think, well, Ratchanok could start getting nervous here. Yeah, that's well put away that time, though.
But the way that Intanon is celebrating that rally is just showing a little bit that she feels the pressure a bit, the tension a bit.
Yes.
The longer that YEO Jia Min can stay on court in this first game and make it a more physical battle, I think the better chance she's standing in the long run to win the match. But it's a tall order to keep this lady on court for as long as it takes sometimes.
Yeah. It's landed in.
Yeah.
The other thing I think we ought to consider is when she was playing yesterday's match against Vu Thi Trang of Vietnam, she got, in the second game, she got the tournament doctor onto court to spray her back.
Yes, she did.
So maybe she's not... Maybe she's carrying a little bit of an injury. I was going to say not 100% fit. But by implication, your comments suggest that maybe she's got better stamina than Ratchanok.
If it comes purely a physical battle where, you know, they've been on court for an hour and 10 minutes and it becomes really physical, I think that's where YEO Jia Min is standing perhaps the best chance, because that means you're taking the edge out of Intanon's sting in her shots. But that's a long way away from here. We played 16 minutes so far.
Yeah. Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah, playing very good pace and pressure here from Intanon.
Yeah, and she gets her reward.
Move on. Back to the court.
Oh, brilliant. There's a sense of urgency, I think, from about 6 points in from Ratchanok Intanon. I thought she started off looking a little bit nervous. Now there's a sense of urgency. I've been critical in the past because I think that... Oh, that's called in. I think that she's got such beautiful strokes and she's got lovely movement, and I think at times she doesn't get on with winning the rallies. But I think she has today, so far.
Yeah, there's more urgency in her style of play today. I've seen lately on a few occasions. I feel I've seen the same as what I see today. She is gearing up. She is really trying to play fast, aggressive badminton and finish rallies rather than drag them and make this a physical thing.
Well, she raised her hand there to challenge, but
No.
she's got no challenges left.
No, she actually, the previous rally, it was out on the sideline. It was called in.
Yeah.
But honestly, it looked out. But she had no challenges left, and she smiled and said, "Oh, I wish I had one."
Yeah.
Here, I think she was just indicating that she was,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
Game,
taking it a little bit too hard.
yeah. Game point opportunities now
20.
for the former champion.
16.
Oh, perfect net shot. Perfect net shot from YEO Jia Min.
Yeah, I think the tactics for YEO Jia Min must be to be a little bit more aggressive. Perhaps not trying to win the rallies, but being aggressive means that her opponent is not aggressive. So it's sort of
Neutralising.
It's neutralising it. The best form of defence is actually attacking, and I think that could be a good answer for YEO Jia Min.
Thank you, judges. Thank you.
Still game point opportunity for this lady.
Wait. Play let. Get any faster, okay?
There's a bit of a wiggle before the serve there, isn't there?
Yeah, she's having a small ritual.
It's a good lift. Look at the amount of court that's been covered.
It's a very, very good rally. Good quality.
Good pace too.
Yes. And
Brilliant.
that's a beauty.
And the opening game to the former champion Ratchanok INTANON, 21-17 the opening game.
First game won by Ratchanok
21 minutes for game number 1.
70.
So as the players go to the mid-game interval, I've got a little quiz question for you, Morten.
Ooh, now I have to be sharp again.
You do, because you've been far too good earlier in the week as we see the confirmation of the score, 21-17 in 21 minutes. YEO Jia Min
Yeah.
is obviously unseeded because
Yes.
in the second round she beat a seed.
Yeah.
There's only ever been one unseeded player win a women's singles world championship medal.
Medal.
And I'll give you a huge clue.
Yeah.
It was fairly recently.
Give me 5 minutes. 2 minutes.
I'll give you 2 minutes while they're on the break.
Yeah.
Mulyo Handoyo, the Singaporean coach, what an influence he's had wherever he's been coaching. Was the mastermind behind Taufik Hidayat, former world and Olympic men's singles champion. I think he made a big difference when he was working in India as well.
Here. Yes, there.
Coincide with the Indian players winning numerous Super Series titles between them.
20 seconds.
So the 20 seconds and the players are asked to return to court. Well, I hope we're going to see a lot more of this lady because she's really not been playing the elite tier of tournaments on
Not
a
that
regular.
many. No,
not
not
that
that
many. No.
But I'm sure that will come.
Second game.
I have to give up on that one.
So as Ratchanok INTANON gets this second game underway, the answer to my quiz question, 2015, Linda Winnie Funnertree
from Indonesia, because I had
Exactly.
Mette Sørensen from Denmark, but that was earlier. I'm not sure she was possibly seeded when she got a bronze in '99.
She was the number 8 seed.
She was the number 8 seed. Okay, so not far from.
No, Morton, I'm not giving you that.
Okay.
That's 1 to Jill. Oh, lucky net cord. Now, Morton, you've already said what you think that YEO Jia Min should do, and that's hit in a downward direction to stop Ratchanok dictating the pace.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But that is all about trying to take control of the net, and she's got lovely net shots and spinning net shots and so on. So it's all about getting in at the net, making sure that you take the control there, get the lifts, and then, of course, play downwards. See, that's a lift. Another lift. And when she keeps lifting from the front of the court and not taking the challenge at the net, then very often you will see that Ratchanok INTANON will dictate.
Player.
She was trying there. Yeah, but she's got to be more aggressive on it. She played a really nice attacking lift into the deep backhand corner of INTANON, forcing her to play the backhand and to chances are coming towards the front of the court. But she was not proactive enough. She was not really attacking it.
No, she didn't. She didn't reach out to take it as early as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Service over. 3-all.
Oh, that's a super shot.
Service over.
Cross-court net shot, played to perfection. Take a look at this. Turns the racket head at the last moment.
But this is a beautiful shot by YEO Jia Min, and she forgets to cover the net and close the net down. Of course, it's a wonderful shot by INTANON, but still, she should have been able to close the net better down.
5-3.
So no doubt Ratchanok INTANON is in the driving seat at the moment, and the only thing that YEO Jia Min can do is to play reactive to whatever comes at her.
Well judged.
Service over. Sorry. 7-3.
good defence. And again, get up.
Get up. That's easier said than done.
Oh, I hope she's all right.
She is okay. No trouble.
There's me laughing.
No, she's okay.
What great play, though, from
But the
YEO Jia
last
Min.
shot from YEO Jia Min, not this one, but this one that's coming here is actually very, very tight.
And it needn't have been.
No. Opponent on the floor can never, ever get up. But look at how tight that one is played.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that this young lady's racket carriage is a bit low during the rallies? I think
Yes.
she, and it makes her look too casual.
Yeah, but she's still very young, and the defence sort of usually come with age.
Yeah, good point.
So I think when we see her in the years to come, her defence will improve dramatically. A good example is Lee Si Chia from Malaysia.
Yes.
Very good attacking skills, but no defence, let's say, 18 months ago. Today, much, much better.
Yeah. Same with Pusala Venkata Sindhu.
Yes. Most young players, when they come up, defensive skills are not the strongest.
No.
They got speed, power, pace, and good attacks, usually.
That's a lovely backhand.
And that's long.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really stamping her authority on this at the moment now, Ratchanok Intanon.
Yeah, but if I was YEO Jia Min, I know I mentioned it before, but I would go crazy attack now. Try to unsettle the situation. It's not working. Whatever she's doing is not working.
Yeah.
So just go crazy attack and see if she can get anything from it.
Service over. 5-10.
Wants the court mopped. Oh, no, she doesn't.
No.
She wanted the shuttle changed. I do
Changed,
beg
yeah.
your pardon. Pay attention, Jill.
Daft information. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see that little wobble again?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sort of...
I noticed it yesterday as
Yeah.
well.
6.
It's a little bit like what you see the doubles players, they do when they're doing their
Yeah.
low serve, that they're sort of pointing in different directions before they choose to serve.
Yeah. So to the mid-game interval with a 5-point advantage, the number 7 seed Ratchanok Intanon. Been setting records all of her career, hasn't she? She was the youngest ever winner of the World Junior Championship. First ever
To win it 3 times.
to win it 3 times.
Must be one of the first to be World Junior Champion and World Senior Champion as well. That could be a first.
No, she wasn't.
I know. But it was a good guess. It was a good chance to take.
11.
So a healthy lead for Ratchanok Intanon.
Yeah, good play by YEO Jia Min. This time closing the net down much, much better.
Service over.
Morton, for the records, she was the 4th women's singles player
To do that.
to do that. those before her, Gong Rena of China, Wang Yihan, Wang Lin of China.
Okay.
3 players from China who won World Junior Championship girls singles and then followed it up with
a senior title.
Yeah, and now, of course, Nozomi Okuhara has joined that list.
Yes. Yeah, once again, it's the defense that's really the trouble area for YEO Jia Min in this match. And Intanon is simply able to, I wouldn't say score at will, but she's scoring a lot. Every time she's in a good attacking position, she scores the point.
That's a lovely shot. Doesn't it just exemplify, we often talk, you and I, Morten, about how different styles suit different opponents and so on. Now, when YEO Jia Min played against Akane Yamaguchi, he was more of a runner rather than an attacker, and she was able to win. Of course, there was an injury issue with Yamaguchi, but she's struggling with all the variation on attack today from Ratchanok.
She is, and I think the word is variation. The word is she never knows what's coming, and of course, she's very precise in her attack. And that would have been a winner.
Yeah.
But all that YEO Jia Min can do is just hang on to it. You know, just hang on to it. Whatever comes, get it back. See what opportunity arises. And she's just trailing 4 points, so it's not too bad.
It's not at all.
No.
Well left. Oh, yes. Yeah, you have to admit, though, Morten, YEO Jia Min was trying to do what you suggested at the start of that rally. Everything was going in a downward direction. And Ratchanok was playing the perfect response, playing everything back to the back of the court again.
Yeah, and not only that, but with good quality.
Yeah. Oh, that's magnificent.
Yeah,
such disguise.
Favourite shots.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
And she just twisted the whole body around that shot almost.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a nice one. It's very well disguised.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? The way he just smiles at his player. It's all right. You're doing well. Keep going.
Yeah. Always be supportive. That's on the line.
Perfection. Absolute perfection.
18-10.
So most likely it's not going to be another first for Singapore, having someone in the semi-final as it looks now. But
Yeah.
there's still plenty of time. She's only 20 years of age and she's got so much promise. So be thankful, be really happy and be proud of what she have achieved so far in the tournament
Yeah.
and build upon it.
Yeah. Beautifully said, Morten. Because the only other player from Singapore who's ever been in a World Championship quarter-final, Ronald Susilo, in Kuala Lumpur in 2007. So for her to become the first player from her country in the women's singles quarter-final, pretty special. Oh, that is wonderful. Yeah. And that's nice acknowledgements from Ratchanok. Little smile and a little nod, just acknowledging the good shot from her opponent. Isn't that lovely? I suppose, though, when you're a game and 19-11 up,
You have a little to give, haven't you got?
yeah.
But she has definitely so far been the better player of this match.
Definitely.
Play.
So with that error come match point opportunities for Ratchanok INTANON. 9 opportunities to ensure that she will get a second medal at World Championships. Converts the first time of asking, but let me assure you, Ratchanok INTANON is going for gold, as indeed all of the players in the semi-finals. But Ratchanok INTANON's victory over YEO Jia Min ensures that in the semi-finals, the 4 medals will go to players from 4 different nations. And it's only the 5th time that that has ever happened in the women's singles discipline. 21-17, 21-11 in 41 minutes.
Won by
And Ratchanok INTANON into the semi-final once more. She played well today, and this young lady has played well throughout the tournament. It's a tournament she will remember forever and a day. But she was taught a lesson today by the former world champion, Ratchanok INTANON, who was positive, accurate, and this, the final rally of the match, as with so many of the rallies, very, very much in control. So safely through to the semi-final, Ratchanok INTANON, the number 7 seed, and she will play against the 2017 world champion, Nozomi Okuhara, in tomorrow's semi-final. The bottom half of the draw, Chen Ufei will play against Pusala Venkata Sindhu. What a terrific lineup for the women's singles semi-finals.